Go to the gym, they said. 40 is a new 30. Your body's going to feel so much better. You're going to rebuild your body to this great thing. You're going to be the best shape of your life. What they didn't tell me was my body was going to feel like a male elephant made a wolf call, like, and the entire jungle stampeded over my body. I mean, it's crazy. But outside of that, day 24 of rebuilding my life at 40 years old has been a really good one. And it's been a really good one for several reasons. The first really good reason is there's going to be some changes at what I do for my job. And I've also seen some progress with some of the new stuff I've been doing on social media. It's very exciting. The work I've been putting in with AI, as far as using AI tools to grow things and try to, basically gain some momentum in e-commerce and things of that nature, have been very beneficial and positive steps. And I've only been using it realistically for 4 days, and I already can see some results. Now, it's not the results they all want to brag about. Let me tell you right now, it's not the results these guys are all bragging about. Oh, by the way, this is my new microphone. If I sound better, please let me know in the comment section what you guys think. I got it on TikTok Shop, so if you're watching this on TikTok, I'll have it linked for you below. One of the really big factors in all of this, and I know probably most people are tired of hearing me say this, but it's missing her. And if you don't know who her is, you can see some of my older videos and you'll get a sense of what happened 24 days ago. You got to think 24 days ago, I started with minus $10.58 in my bank account. And I'm in the positive right around $500-600 right now, which is not bad for 24 days. And I wasn't able to. Now, here's the thing. The problem is I wasn't able to pay my bills. Okay. But I'm going to deal with the debt as I go along. I'm just going to have to deal with it one day at a time. Right now, it's all about cash flow and multiplying the cash flow and like sweating like a pig because it's freaking hot. But, one of the things that brought up in my head was last night I was worrying about her. And I'm not worried about her being safe or anything like that. I just worry that she's not eating. I'm worried that doesn't have any money for food. One second. But I'm really glad that I made the decision not to pursue anything let me rephrase that. I'm glad I made the decision to pursue from afar. Because if she does come back, I want her to see that she would be coming into something that's building. Not something I want to build, but something that is building. More than likely, she's not coming back. I'm going to say I'm 95% sure she's not coming back. But just putting myself in the mental space of being afar and not chasing and not being, Mr. Oh my God, old school 20 years ago me that was, throwing everything but the kitchen sink at something. It feels good that I'm not worried about that side of things, that everything is now focused in on these 5 elements that I've got going. Amazon affiliate, Shopify affiliate, YouTube, my secondary channels is my biggest focus right now, is building those secondary channels, including this one. In fact, you guys have seen a lot. If you guys have seen the shorts, I've done a lot of the, basically the remixing of all these AI videos for Bigfoot and Yeti and things of that nature. Building the second RV channel that is faceless and talkless. And then just getting those up and running, getting the second TikTok channel up and running, getting the Facebook using Facebook to my advantage, using it as a tool to advertise products that are in the RV industry that will be beneficial, and focusing in on trying to figure out a balance in the podcast. So the podcast to me has a lot of potential, but I need to find a daily routine where I post the podcast and walkthrough videos and all those videos. So basically what I'm saying is I got to get to the point where the main channel releases 3 long form videos a day: a podcast episode, a walkthrough video, and an education video. And the education video needs to be something about national parks, state parks, some kind of accessories, troubleshooting, XYZ. Like there has to be, RV financing, loan stuff. I have to get back to basically posting between 70 and 80 long form videos a month. Okay. If I can get to that point on the main channel, which is really easy to do, by the way, it only takes me 5 hours a day if I did it that way. Okay. Because I don't do a bunch of weird editing or something. It doesn't take me long. But if I can get to those points and get to those matters, then the other channels will take care of themselves, because I'm growing them using the techniques I learned from the first channel. Growing social media channels and being an influencer is not what it's made to be. It isn't. There's just no possibility that people can understand that. It is very different from what is put out there. Just like AI, artificial intelligence is very different from what they actually advertise and what they talk about. Okay, and I'm going to talk more about that at another time. The only thing I would say is artificial intelligence, what we know and what we are using today, is still glitchy, still not capable of doing everything they say it can. It is capable of the majority of what they say, but it's glitchy and very, very unreliable. But there are things about artificial intelligence that are incredible, that actually save me time. It gives, with AI, with these Centra AI assistants that I have $10 a month for, I have gained 3 hours a day to do more content. It's amazing. I have gained 3 hours a day because I don't have to brainstorm any of the simple stuff. I don't have to do any of the typing out of things. As a small content creator and a entrepreneur and a small business owner to be, AI is very beneficial to me because I can immediately say, no, I don't want that, redo it. Unlike, and look, I know people are pissed off about it, trust me, because people on Fiverr and freelancers, but I can't afford that stuff. I can't afford $35 for somebody to make me 8 thumbnails. That may not be what I'm looking for. It's unfortunately just a way of life. But look, I'm looking forward to seeing my kids next week. They're going to be on the live streams. They're going to be on the podcast. It's going to be so freaking exciting. So I'm looking forward to it. And I'll see you on the flip side.